Hey guys and gals, got this old clothesline pole here. Old man give me. I need a new headache rack for this 1-ton, so I'm gonna build it out of this. This is something I got. This is scrap metal I got. So this is what I got. Right now I'm taking these eye bolts out. We'll get these eye bolts taken out here and using my impact wrench there and a screwdriver, but we'll get them taken out here and do some measuring. I already cut this one off earlier. Cut this brace off here. I thought those were solid rod, but they're just pipe. I cut this. I'm gonna have this sticking up above the cab, and this is gonna go be above the cab, so if I put ladders or something up there or a log up on above the cab, it won't be able to roll off. It'll hit that pole. I'm gonna put my boards down below it. Alright, let me get back on it here. Taking these things out right now. These little bolts. Where's my finger? There. Taking these little eye bolt things out so I can just get rid of them. I ain't gonna use them on it probably, but yeah. That's what I'm doing right now. Last one. This one's tight. I don't know who drilled these holes, but they barely made it where these things to go through. Come on, baby. I got me 8 of these eye bolt things. I may end up putting these on my helm there somewhere. Nah, I probably won't. I'll use them for something someday. Maybe to hang something on. I could cut part of that circle off and make it a hook. There, finally. I get my nut out here like this. Alright, now I gotta do some measuring to see where I'm gonna cut this sucker. Need to get me a piece of wood right there in that trailer. I'm gonna get a new floor on there sometime. Alright, let's see if I can get this cut off. It don't have to be perfect. Just have to be in my tolerance, because my tolerance is pretty lenient. Grinder's cut a lot of metal. Just gotta cut this a little bit more. Not much more to go there. straighter than the other side. Now, I gotta have that big long pipe going that way. It's gotta be 90 inches. I gotta go double check that. Cut this little pipe here off. There was a brace that was right here. Cut that baby off already. You guys see it down there? I think you might have been able to see it. Now I gotta cut it. Right below that. And around this. Cut that off. I'll leave 7 inches above this. That will be able to put logs on top of my, without smacking the cab. It's going to be a protector. I got to figure out how I'm going to get that cut off though, and make it evenly. Let me get my thing set somewhere else. A lot of stopping and going. Okay, the top crossbar is going to be above the cab is 90 inches across there. So we're cutting this one at 80. I'm gonna cut that 10 inches from the pole over there. So that'll make 90. This one's gonna be 80. I did that because this one has a little bit better pipe coming across there. This is a little junkier on the end. That one there's junkier over there. So we'll see what happens. I guess it'll be alright. One's either way is better than the other. Whatever. You guys are wanting me to show you my butt crack, but I'm gonna pull my pants up. You're missing out. I'm a little off. Damn it. I'm gonna have to do a little grinding on that. We're gonna have to use that too because we got on our poles going up off the bed, we gotta add about 3 inches to it. So we're gonna have to use some of that pipe to weld onto the legs on the sides. Okay. We're getting there, boys. Rainy day project. There's some geese. Oh, there they are. Let's look at them. There's some geese up there. You see them? They ain't in a very good V. You guys know how come the geese fly with a few more on one side than the other? How come the V's look? You guys know why the geese fly with one side of their V's a little longer than the other one? Do you? I'll tell you why. Because there's more geese on one side or less geese on the other. That's why. Alright, fellas. This week in American Lawn Care, I'm building this headache rack. I gotta weld. This is my first place. We're gonna weld this pipe together right here on the next episode. And then we'll stand it up, and we're gonna have to add on to this about 3, maybe 4 inches, depends on how high I want it up above the cab. Then we'll put our leg in the middle, and these 2 rods I cut off on the other ones, we'll weld on the middle bar that we put in for our leg. So we'll have a support in the middle, and that should be pretty good. These are big, thick pipe, pretty thick. So that should be good enough. I'll know they're not real heavy duty, and I'll lay stuff up there a little easier. You think? Probably not. Then we'll take some of these 2x6s that we took off of it, and we'll put on the inside of it and build it up a little wall. It's not going to be quite as high as we did before, because I don't like it I don't want to catch that much wind. We catch enough right here, but that's where we're at. I'm getting tired now. It's a rainy day, but I did get a little progress on the headache rack. So, and I got my lot looking a little bit better. We got to get my scrap metal loaded up here. Me and Josh are scrap metal. And our trucks are lined up now, at least. So like I was talking about, I got them lined up, and I can get in any truck and pull out and leave. These loaders and stuff, tractors and loaders, are going to go back behind them by the shed. And hopefully I can get me a little lean-to built on that shed. They'll be underneath the cover. My tractors and my 3 tractors. I got 1, 2, 3 tractors and a skid steer. I need to get underneath that shed. But yeah. Anyway, I'm happy to have my trucks here where I can back in my driveway. I can back in now and then put them where I want them, where they go. So that's a lot better, having them lined up. And then I'm working on getting my trailers over here on this side. And some stuff, I don't know. This is gonna be a little bit more room here when I get it organized better. I'm gonna have my trailers over here. I gotta get that wood chipper underneath the roof too, somehow or another. Or a tarp. I hate for it sitting out all the time. I need to get I'm thinking about building a motor housing for the motor on it. Then it wouldn't be so bad if it had a cover over the motor, a hood. I don't know why they don't build it with a hood on it anyway. Stupid. They're outside all the time. But there's where we are on the headache rack on the 1 ton. We'll get back with that in the next episode.